Welcome to the podcast. This is Mr. Ish. We're at Kids Bay Boys and Girls Club, Cordea Clubhouse. It's Friday. Everyone's feeling in a good mood. I got a staff member here today. I got a couple of juniors here today. So hopefully we should have some good topics. I'm going to open up the communication board, and we're all just going to say our names and what we do here and how old we are and how long we've been here, all that good stuff. All right, so from my left to my right.
Okay, my name is Alyssa.
Hi, Alyssa.
Hi. And I'm 20 years old.
Okay, put her on the spot. Maybe she didn't want to say her birthday or nothing, but that's okay. She's 20. Yeah. She's a young adult.
Yeah.
Okay, and what else? You're a staff member here. You need to tell people that. People don't know.
I'm a staff.
Alyssa's a staff member here. We'll get to your story in a second. Next.
Hello, my name is Kadeem.
Listen.
I'm 12 years old, and I've been here for 7 years.
You've been here forever. Me and you go way back like rocking chairs. What about you, miss?
My name is Emily.
Hi, Emily.
I'm 11. This is my first time here.
This is not your first time in this room. This is your first year here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Emily's been when you listen to some of these podcasts, Emily's been part of some good conversation. So Emily is always welcome in these doors. She's proven herself. All right, guys, what do you want to talk about? Bring something to the table. What's on your mind? Kadeem, anything?
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Miss Alyssa, how is it
Yo, this is not a personal interview, man. We need something that we all talk about. I'll get to Miss Alyssa in a second. I control this board. I control this room. So don't stay in your lane. Or as people would say, stay in the car. I'm driving the car. You stay in the car. Don't open the door. Right now you open the window. We don't need that. Close the window back up. I'll deal with Alyssa in a minute. What do you want to listen to in the radio station? I'm giving you a privilege. Talk to me.
I don't know.
Now you don't know because you only wanted to talk to Miss Alyssa?
Yeah.
All right, I'll get to her story. What about you, sweetie? What do you have to say today?
I don't really know, but
It's Friday. I mean, you could just be in a good mood. I know I'm in a good mood.
it was about today, and we had a trip today.
Yeah, we had a trip.
Oh, where you went?
We went to
park.
Riverside
Bank
whatever it's called.
Park?
Back.
Yeah.
Riverside Bank Park or something like that. It was nice, right?
Yeah.
They
really
have
cool.
a track, football field, basketball court.
Yeah.
Yeah. We was doing
You never been there before?
Nope. My first time.
Wow. You need to get out of your neighborhood. There's a lot of good stuff happening, out of the, what we would call the 4-block radius.
I get out of my neighborhood.
Where do you go?
I go to the park.
Okay,
the
well, what
store.
park? To Central Park?
Yeah.
You ever been to Van Cortlandt Park?
Yes.
Okay, so you're a park man.
Yeah.
You're not going to the parks. Okay, what about you? I mean, when I say have you ever been to like the Statue of Liberty?
Yes.
Have you ever been to, World Trade Center? Like, iconic places to go to. I mean, some people live in New York and never been to these places.
I don't only go to parks. I go to gyms.
I went to a froyo place before.
To where?
A froyo place.
Froyo?
What is that?
What is that?
Frozen yogurt.
Oh, Froyo. You got me. I was like, yo, you went to a new spot in Soho or something? Froyo. Okay, I've been to, I like 16 Handles. That's what it's called? That's my spot.
I've been
I
there.
don't do what's the other one? Something berry?
Blueberry.
Blueberry? I don't know what it is. I don't do that one.
Pinkberry.
Pinkberry. Yeah, I don't do Pinkberry. I don't do that one. I only do 16 Handles.
It's the same.
I'm a loyal customer to my 16 Handles. I like that one. That's the one I roll
They
with.
sell mochi.
Oh, it's so good. I might go over there today. Now, you just put that in my head, so it might be a gift for my children. Now to Miss Alyssa. We try to wait. We try to do 4 minutes of other stuff, but it's not gonna happen. This whole table goes right around to you. All right, you've been here talk to us.
Since the summer.
So you
maybe
started off as.
SYEP.
For those that don't know, SYEP is a Summer Youth Employment Program. It's a big program in New York State. I don't know if other states have it, but it's a big program in New York State where we give teenagers, I say the government. The government gives teenagers a chance to get working papers and work in different places. And it's just a 7-week job, but it does open their minds to different things. So I'm just telling you about the program. Thank you.
Yeah, so I've been here since the summer. I was working with juniors in the summer too. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So you worked in the summer.
Hmm.
Obviously, you did something right because you caught somebody's eye. Somebody vouched for you. You happened to be the right age, or you were a good worker, and they reached out to you to see if you wanted a job and come back over here and work as a regular employee. So that's a big step, especially as a young adult. I'll give you a little clap. Hit the wrong one. So how was that? How was that moment when they told you, "Hey, we want you back," to work regular, after school programming?
I was excited because I enjoyed working here in the summer and all the staff members. I liked working with them, and yeah, this is such a positive place, and I felt like if I made an impact on other people's lives, like on the children's lives, and I felt that I could do the same in the after school program.
Okay, that's great. How about what's the big difference between summer programming and I would say don't open the door. Summer programming and after school programming.
Summer programming is different because it's longer hours and it we have groups and there's group leaders for each for like about 15 to 20 kids.
Okay.
So and it's more like you go on trips and stuff like that. In the after school, we stay here, we do different programs here, and we just work as a floor.
Yeah, I mean the main difference for those that haven't been here in the summer or don't know about a summer program. We have a great summer programming. It's 10 hours a day, and we do a lot of trips. We do have the same building. We go through all the activities we do here, but it's in the summer environment, so we have a lot of fun because we have more time with you guys. So if you never heard about the summer program or you never been here, it's time to start telling your parents now. Save up as much as you can. People say it's a lot of money. I mean, I've done the breakdown. I talk to any of your parents if you want. It's technically $23 a day. And I know as a parent, I can't get my mother to watch one of my kids for $23 a day. And you get food, you get breakfast, you get lunch, you get trips. It's definitely worth it. So if you can, save up. Tell your parents to start saving up. It's definitely a good investment. And I'll second that. And then we may we may do good activities like this and swimming and a whole bunch of other stuff. So
Right.
what else? What else is going on, guys? My daughter went on her first trip today. My little daughter, she's only 2.5. She went pumpkin picking. So yeah,
That's fun.
yeah, I missed it because as a dad, I'm always working. But I'm gonna take her in 2 weeks, so I'll have some nice pictures. We have the day off, so I'm gonna make it a family day. Kadeem, what's on your mind? You look angry today. What's going on? You need a hug? You want me to go over there and hug you?
No.
I do hugs if you want. What's going on? Nothing else? You want to talk to Miss Alyssa about that? I'll let you talk to Miss Alyssa now. Yeah, ask her whatever you want. What college you go to?
I go to Bronx Community College.
Bronx Community. Shot them out.
You still have a question.
That was it?
Yes.
Kadeem is part of my what's it is
KBG, whatever.
KGB TV.
KGB TV.
Yeah, he's part of my KGB TV crew. We did it last year. We went out there and we was interviewing people, and Kadeem did a great job. He grabbed that microphone and he was making sure he was asking some questions. People loved him. We got a lot of praise. We got a lot of we were up on a YouTube channel. You can see him interviewing some very important people. After that, he was like, "Who's that person?" I was like, "You'll see. Google him." Very important people, millionaires, all types of people, and he was right there with a microphone interviewing them. So he did a great job. So I definitely appreciate what you did for us last year, and hopefully what you continue doing this year, because I'm going to need you for some interviews soon. I just didn't tell you yet. So I'll talk to you about that later.
How do you get into that?
Sister, you already in and you don't even know it. Okay? I've been having my eye out for you. I've been seeing your podcast. I know that you can handle yourself. Bam. All we need to do is talk to Miss Margaret, get our stuff together, and when we start doing our interviews, you'll be in there. We'll make sure you're a part of it.
Yes, sir.
What about you, Miss Alyssa? What's on your mind? What's something that you would like to do in this clubhouse? What would you like to see that we don't have? What could you bring to the table? You're artist. You do music. Something that you do that's your specialty. If you had a club, what would it be?
I like to game.
You're a gamer?
Yeah, I'm a
When
gamer.
you say a gamer, you're a gamer all the way, like computer, board games, checkers.
Fortnite.
I play Fortnite, yeah.
Okay, so
but
you're-
I play it on Xbox. I don't play it on the computer or nothing like that.
No, but what I'm saying is that
Xbox?
when we say gamer, I'm a little older, so let me just correct myself. When I say gaming, I say, hey, I like to play Parcheesi. That's part of gaming. But you're talking about computer games, right? That's what you see yourself? Like if you had a club, the club would be computer games, or would you have board games included, like Monopoly? You will have whatever, Uno, all these different card games, and
Yeah.
also include some gaming.
Yeah.
Are
I
you
wouldn't-
old school gamers, or Pac-Man, Defender,
Oh, I love all those games.
retro games? That's what they
yeah.
call them now.
Yeah.
That's dope.
The Frenzy game, all that. I love it.
All right, so let's get that happening.
Yeah.
I last year what I wanted to do is someone brought up the topic about gaming, and I was like, okay, I will let you do it because I used to be in charge of the first floor. I said I'll let you do it, but there's gonna be a twist. You need to create your own game, and not computerized. Yeah, it was Donald. Oh, it was Andrew O'Donnell. I said not computerized. It has to be a board game, and there has to be a reason, to move the pieces a certain way. And once you create that board game, and then we could go into the retro gaming, and then go into something else. But that board game was going to be a big part of it, and no one wanted to take that challenge. But I think it could be done. I think it could be done. No one wants to do it. I have a lot on my plate, so I can't do it unless I just force myself to do it. Which one of these days every once in a while.
So you're challenging me.
Every once in a while I prove myself, and I just be like, you know what? No one wants to do it. I do it because I know I can. I don't believe I can't do anything, but maybe I'm stubborn. Maybe I'm just like that. But if you wanted to be in my good grace, and you want to say, hey, I'm thinking about doing gaming, and it's just not playing a game and putting NBA Live on the screen, and you want to do lesson plans, and you want to do something like that, then that's the route to do it. Mm-hmm. I think right now we have two good directors with Miss Francesca and Mr. Donald, and
Mr. Donald.
Daryl.
I mean Mr. Darryl. Oh, you got me confused with Donald. With them two, and they're really open to a lot of things, so you can mention it.
Yeah.
And I think that as long as you go in there ready to actually do it, you can get it done. Your guys are too quiet today. I feel like I'm just talking. I'm fine with talking, but this is gonna be a podcast that only I'm talking, so I can't put it up. But that's okay. I don't mind talking. Oh, you look at me like I'm crazy. Let's just have a conversation.
I don't know what to talk about.
Well, I don't know. Miss Alyssa, I can tell you right now, Miss Alyssa has Uggs on. And it's October 3rd. I did ask around to see if it was approved, if anyone got an email saying it's Ugg weather. She just maybe, jump in the boat a little bit, but she has Uggs on.
I
It's
feel
cold.
I feel like it's cold enough outside. It was cold enough yesterday. It's cold enough today, and it's gonna be cold enough tomorrow for me to wear Uggs. So
Okay, we can't worry about tomorrow. We are dealing with today. You have Uggs on. Your feet are sweaty right now. That's all I have to say.
Because it's hot in this building.
Because it's not Ugg weather.
It's hot in this building.
It's not Ugg weather.
Thank you, Kazim.
Okay. What else? What else we got on our mind? I got a lot on my mind.
So you guys have older siblings?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, he does. His brother's cool. He's not cool.
Yeah.
You guys like your older siblings?
Yes. Of course.
You got siblings?
Yeah.
How many?
I have two. I have a baby sister and an older brother.
When you say baby, how old?
3.
Oh, she's almost as old as my daughter.
Yeah.
I was an only child, and then later in life, I learned that my father had more kids. So I got 2 sisters. I got my sister Jennifer. She was in the Army and Navy and all this stuff, and she lives I think in Tennessee right now. And I just found out, I would say 10 years ago, about another sister, and she lives in the Bronx, so I get to see her a little more often. And her name is Jessica. So that's my 2 siblings. But I don't have nobody else from my mother, like true siblings. Like I was the only child from my mother. Then I have two sisters that my mother adopted. My mother adopted two kids. So they are African American. So my family looks crazy. Because my stepfather was Italian. He passed away. May he rest in peace. And my mom's Spanish. And I have two African American sisters. So my mother knew no place to get braids done, nothing. So it was all new to her. Like she didn't understand what a perm was. She didn't understand none of that stuff. So she had to get educated quickly. So my sisters wanted extensions, and she was like, "Oh, I don't know what to do." She just used to putting rollers on somebody or blow drying the hair. She didn't understand that African American hair is a little different, the texture. So she had to learn that the hard way. But that's my family. In my household right now, I got two girls, a cat, and a wife. all women. Yeah, my cat's name is Ariel.
You have a lot of women in your family.
I have too many women. And my mom don't live too far away from me. She actually lives about 3 floors down.
Would you move back in with your mom?
My mother?
Yeah.
I've lived with my mother when I was an adult for like a year and a half. It wasn't bad. My mother's really she's okay. She doesn't bother me. I'll pay the bills, but I know that I don't want to live with my mother. So I had my own apartment since I was 17 years old. So I've never lived with my mother after that until I ended up breaking up with my first wife, and then I lived with my mom for about a year.
So you guys like living with your parents?
Yes.
Of course, they don't pay no bills. What question is that?
Well, I'm just asking because, like,
You pay bills at home?
Yeah,
Okay, you know how it is. You're about to be out too.
that's true.
Come on, I learned that real easy. I graduated when I was 17 years old, and I think I lasted 2 months living in my house. After that, I was like, "Yo, Ma, I'm paying all the bills. I'm doing this. Just get out of here." And I ended up taking an apartment. So I've lived all by myself ever since.
Right.
Yeah, thank you. While you knocking on the door, you see the door's locked? Okay. I guess people want to get in. We're going to have to end this sooner or later. You guys are not too talkative, just like my interview.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, that's okay, because whoever's knocking on the door is not coming in. So that I can tell you. All right. Well, everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you for trying it.
Check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check. Check.
Who's knocking on the door?